One take. Let's do this. One more take. $700 for a cookbook. Seems like a good idea to me. Let's talk about that and why I am in a really nerdy, excitement-induced frenzy right now. That's an overstatement, maybe. Okay, that's an overstatement. Let's say I'm pretty excited right now. But definitely accurate about the nerdiness. Modernist cuisine. Awesomeness. This is Modernist cuisine at home. This is about a $100 cookbook, and it is made by the Food Lab, run by a guy named Nathan Myhrvold, whose name has a lot of consonants in it. M-Y-V-H, there's an R. It's really a lot of, I don't know. I messed that up, but there's a lot of funny letters in a row. I think it's pronounced Myhrvold, but I could be making that up. Who is he? Coolest dude ever, except for one slightly not cool thing, which is that he's a patent troll right now, according to some. I have strong views about that, even though I'm totally uneducated about that. So maybe I shouldn't have as many views as I do. But let's put that aside for a second and just talk about how cool this guy is. He's about 58 years old. He went to college about 14. Forbes magazine called him the overachiever's overachiever. He has a PhD in theoretical physics and mathematics. And he was like working with Stephen Hawking when he was 23 at Princeton, left that to make this little tech startup. They got bought out by Microsoft, ended up the CTO of Microsoft for a while, cashed out in 1999 to pursue stuff that he really cared about. I wrote down a list of some of the things that he went to go ahead and do because it reads like a list of dream jobs for kids. He went to pursue skydiving, car racing, scuba diving, volcanology, UFOlogy, or ufology. I don't know how many O's there are there. The study of UFOs. He was a dinosaur hunter, inventor, a wildlife photographer, and a barbecue champion. He actually won world championships of barbecue in 1991 while being the CTO of Microsoft. Super cool dude. Really interesting. I mean, like, there's that list of stuff that he went to do when he grew up. Like, I don't know. Jewish kids, when they want to grow up, they're like, I'm going to do deals when I grow up. I want to do deals. Like, that's my life goal. But he was like, nah, I want to do volcanology after the deals, I guess, to be quite honest. All right, not the point. The point is his real passions were cooking and photography. And he's like, wait, let's dump that with a lot of money together, make a lab, get the best cooks in the world, and let's figure out the science of food. So he went ahead and made this cookbook that cost $650. You can get it now for about $500. What is it? It is the science of food, and it is this new topic called modernist cooking, molecular gastronomy. Different people call it different terms, but the idea is let's truly understand what's going on with food, the way I understand it, and then let's use our understanding of science to kind of do some crazy stuff with it. To me, I'm less excited about the crazy stuff you can do as much as the stuff that you can do regular things a lot better if you understand the science and the way things work. Like, for example, just sous vide, cooking things in a water bath. If you understand the temperature changes, the way protein shrink, that kind of stuff, you could just do awesome stuff. Collagen breakdown, just, I don't know. I love this stuff, and I'm really excited to do more of this stuff. Okay, so back to the cookbooks. What about the cookbooks? So this one, Modernist Cuisine at Home. It is, didn't really want to splurge on the $500 one, so I got this one, and I was disappointed. I felt like it was a brief snippet of the stuff of their research, but like, it was just giving you recipes kind of with single paragraphs about things. I wanted like pages on stupid details. That's what I wanted. But I think I bought the wrong book for that, so I was kind of disappointed. Which is where that leaves me with this 50-pound behemoth. What is this? This is the $500 version. This came in the mail the other day. I haven't had the emotional energy to open it yet. I paid $500 for it, and another $100 for taxes and $100 to UPS for having to let it sit by them. And I am really excited about it. I'm going to open it right now and I will try not to rip it because I would be pretty sad. Don't rip it. Please don't rip it. Please don't rip it. Please don't rip it. Oh my God. Opening half is worth it just to justify this purchase. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, little triangle things. Oh, a box in a box. Genius. Okay. You see, they even packed it smart. Box in a box. It's a box in a box in a box. We have a classic box in a box situation. And I am pretty excited right now. It's a box in a box in a box in a box. It's like a nested reality. I cannot believe how heavy this is. I think this is it. This is 54 pounds. It doesn't look so heavy in the camera, but it is quite simply the heaviest thing ever. I'm going to nerd out like crazy with this today, but why? Why? Okay, so let's just let's get one topic out of the way for a second. Art, science. I don't do, a lot of cooks tell me I don't do that kind of science stuff. I don't do sous vide. I don't do that stuff because I'm an artist, whatever. I have really strong views about that, but not for now. That's a separate video. Can we just put that issue aside for a second? I want to talk about books for a second. A rant about books. Books in general are crazy. I go on this rant all the time. A person spends their whole life mastering a topic, writes a book, $17 in a couple hours, and you have his stuff. That's a crazy concept. That is much less relevant when you paid $700 for it. But I just think it is just, I don't know, chachma. It's just there's good things to know, and you can know it and then do cooler things if you have the courage to learn things and then go do it. Like, that's a cool thing in the world, to be someone who can take books, learn stuff, and then go do stuff with that. So these are my books. I'm going to nerd out with them. I think I'm probably going to have them in the shop. So if this is the kind of book that you've also been dreaming about for 2 years like I have, you're welcome to come read it there. And I'm going to end this video so that I can go do nerdy stuff and read. Sayonara. Till tomorrow.